If somebody was to ask me if this is the season when Arsenal is finally going to win the Champions League, then I can confidently say that yes, this could be the season that Arsenal is going to win the Champions League. And I would also say that we actually have a 90% chance of winning the Premier League this season. For the last two seasons, season 2022-2023, 2023-2024, we have been finishing at position 2, behind Manchester City. But this season, I feel like this is the season that we are going to actually carry it. Why am I saying so? We've had so much improvement. If you compare for the last 5 or 6 seasons, or 5 seasons, let's talk about 5 seasons, since when Arteta was brought into Arsenal, we have actually improved game after game after game until the last 2 seasons where we have finished at position 2. And remember, last season we finished position 2 with so many points. In fact, if Man City was not on the picture, then Arsenal would have carried this EPL for the last 2 seasons. The other reason is this: we have begun this season in almost like a perfect way. By the time we were seeing the fixtures for the EPL this season, nobody would believe that we would emerge out of these fixtures as of now being still unbeaten. We have played so many games and we have not been beaten, and this cuts across all the competitions that we are taking place on: the EFL, the EPL, the Champions League, even the FA. The FA is not yet even begun. We are still unbeaten. How many matches have we played? We have played a couple of matches. We have played like how many matches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 matches, and we are unbeaten. And out of these 10 matches that we have played is Arsenal, 7 of which are Premier League matches, which we have not lost. And if you want to even say that teams like Man City also has not lost, it's okay. Man City has not lost, but I'm talking about Arsenal, because Arsenal is the team that I support. We have played against who? We have played against Wolverhampton. On the first game, we won Wolverhampton 2-0. We played against Aston Villa. Aston Villa, we beat them 2-0. If all of you guys remember last season, Aston Villa beat us home and away. And you could almost say that one of the reasons as to why Arsenal never won the Premier League last season is because of Aston Villa. You remember, we were almost like 100% in terms of performance and winning our matches since the beginning of this year when we left Dubai. Until we met Aston Villa, who beat us. I cannot, and I remember that game Liverpool had played earlier on and they lost, and we just wanted to win that game against Aston Villa and go on top of the table. And had we won or even gotten a draw, then I know that EPL would have almost taken it away. Because at the point when we Aston Villa beat us is when Man City woke up and decided to go 100% on their matches and win all of them. This season, so far we have beaten Aston Villa. We have played with Brighton. We got a red card, Declan Rice red card, and got a draw of 1-1. I still remember that red card and it pisses me off. I still feel very bad. I still feel very bad on that red card. A very unfair, unnecessary red card, but it's okay. We still got a draw on that game. And then we went, played with Tottenham on their pitch at White Hart Lane. No, is it White Hart Lane? What is the name of the pitch for Tottenham? What is the name of that pitch for Tottenham? Is it White Hart Lane? Or what is the name of it? Talk to me on the comment section there. Let me hear you. London Stadium. Call it London Stadium. London Stadium. Yes. and we beat them. We even left there, went and played with Brighton. We got a draw with Brighton. No, I've talked about Brighton. We got a draw with Manchester City, a game that we almost won. We actually almost won that game against Manchester City. To the last second, again, Trossard was given a red card after getting a second yellow, with so much controversy on it. You remember, guys, you saw. But we survived to the last minute, 45 minutes of defending. And they ended up calling us team that plays dark art football. But I mean, I don't care whether we are playing dark art football as long as we are winning. I do not care how we are winning. I don't care how we are walking out of these matches with scores after won even 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, or whichever the way, as long as we are getting results out of it, as long as we are not losing. We left there, played with Leicester. We beat Leicester 4-2, a game that we controlled the entire first half. We were 2-0 up front, and then Leicester all of a sudden equalized, and then now we had to get on extra time. We had to get on extra time 2 more goals and won the match. And then lastly, we played with Southampton. Southampton started scoring, and then we came from the back and won 3-1. All these are indicators. If you would have taken an Arsenal of 5 seasons ago or 4 seasons ago, given them this same fixture, I can assure you we would have lost a couple of matches on these fixtures that I've read, the ones that we have played. And yet, this season we are unbeaten. That is a sign on its own. That is a clear sign that this season we are serious. Let me tell you another reason as to why I can assure you this season we are going to take it home. Arteta made sure that he has worked on our defense. Like, our defense is even stronger than what we had last season. We brought in Calafiori, added him to the squad. And then even Timber, you can also say that Timber is also an additional player on the squad, because last season he never played for us. That is an additional defender. And then we have also worked on our mid, brought in Merino, who is also having nice touches. The few games, like 2 games that I've seen Merino play against the PSG and against the last game we played, he has got good touches. And if he's given more time, this is going to be a very good creative midfielder also. Another reason why this season looks like it is ours. For so long, Partey has been getting injuries. But have you seen the way Partey is playing right now? Does he look like somebody that is going to get an injury anytime soon? Don't you just like the way he plays? His style of playing is improving day by day. The touches, the tackles. In fact, when Partey is on the pitch, you are comfortable. You are sure that this game we are walking away with it. Now, another reason was as to why I'm telling you this season looks like it is our season. Why I'm telling you we are at 90%, we have 90% chance of winning. We have had injuries. Lots and lots of injuries. And even after having injuries, we are still winning. The worst we have gotten is a draw. Even after having our captain, Odegaard, a man who has created for us for the last 2 seasons, have gotten injured on an international break. Still, we are winning. If that is not a good sign, if that is not a sign that tells you that this is the season for Arsenal, what better sign do you want? As if that is not enough, have you seen the way Kai Havertz is playing? He is not a natural number 9. He is a false number 9. But as much as he's a false number 9, have you seen how comfortable he is on the ball? Have you seen how he makes football look so easy? He makes football look like it's just a normal thing. I'm telling you, I've played football before. I was a goalkeeper and then got injured on the hand and then started playing as a defender. You can sweat inside the pitch, because at that time when you're at the pitch, the ball is on you. You are not seeing nothing. You're only hearing people speaking. But when you're on the pitch, it's not easy. The fact that Havertz is making it look so easy, that can only tell you one thing, that this is the right season for us. We are winning. Another thing, teams are struggling, and as much as teams are struggling, for the if you take for instance the top 6 teams that we are competing against, I'm talking of the likes of Manchester United, Manchester City, Liverpool. I'm talking of Tottenham. I'm talking of Chelsea. I'm also talking of Newcastle, and maybe even Aston Villa. You can also add them on that list, maybe make them out of 8 teams. Teams are struggling, yes. And as much as they're struggling, we are winning our matches. Yes, they are winning, but we're also winning our matches. And then there is this aspect of injury. Rodri is injured on Manchester City. And Rodri has been the playmaker, the CDM, the super CDM on the EPL and even worldwide is injured. It gives us a chance of making sure that we are using this opportunity. I don't want to say that I like other players getting injured. It's not a good thing. I like seeing other players play for a team so that we can have a healthy competition. But as much as it's not there, can we use this opportunity to try and win? Because Manchester City are our competitor number 1. And that is why they were scared when we got a draw with them. They celebrated that draw, you remember. You saw it, guys. They celebrated the draw after scoring on the last second. Even Haaland throwing the ball on Gabriel, because of the tension that is there. So if we push with the advantages that we are having, I feel like this is the season for us. What I have a little bit of problem with Arsenal, is the fact that we do not have an additional number 9 that can help Havertz. Because Jesus, I don't know what is wrong with Jesus, because honestly speaking, he has not given us 100%. I don't know if it's the injury or what, because we need him to be scoring. Because even we brought in Sterling, I would not want to judge Sterling with that first game that he played. But having watched him play, I don't think he's gonna be 100%. He's gonna give us 100% chance of winning the league by himself. Maybe he can come in as a substitute to play on the 70-something minute, or even play on the FA or EFL, you know, these cups, or even play on the Champions League to give us the experience. But having said that, I'm gonna leave that one aside. Having said that, this season we have depth. Everybody was telling us that we do not have depth last season but one. But this season, the way I'm looking at things, every number has got an additional player. I don't even want to talk about the defense, because every number on the defense has got additional player. On the midfield, the same. Right now, Trossard is playing like a number 10, a natural number 10. In fact, Trossard is making us, for some instance, quote unquote, not miss Odegaard that much as we need our captain back. He has played that number 10 very well. We also have Nwaneri, who came in on that game against PSG, I think, yeah, and played a very nice game. A good replacement for us. Nwaneri is a new star boy. Is a talent to watch. He is gonna give us lots and lots of joy this season. Odegaard has gotten, of course, a setback on his injury, so he's not gonna come at the end of this month, but he's gonna come in at the end of at the beginning, either the end of November or beginning of December. But maybe it's a blessing in disguise. Maybe this is the opportunity for Nwaneri to showcase what he's got for us. Maybe this is the opportunity to showcase what Trossard has got for us. And so far, Trossard has proven it, that he can actually play that number 10 and create for us. I like the way Trossard has been playing for us. Our Gogos boy. Very, very fantastic football. Very nice football from him. Mature football from Trossard. If you go to even number 9, we have additional. I think the only number that we do not have additional player, maybe talk of Saka, and that's why Saka has been starting on all these matches, because you cannot put Saka on the bench. He's incomparable. Saka is better than any other player on that wing. In fact, you know, they keep on comparing this our Saka with I don't know who, but I will do a video showing you guys why Bukayo Saka is far ahead on all these players that they are comparing him against. I will show you. Talk of the manager. Another reason as to why I have a feeling that this is our season. Our manager is looking as sharp, as tactful than ever before. Arteta. Yes. So I strongly believe that this is that season that Arsenal is going to get this EPL. I am at 100%. I'm at 90%. I'm only remaining with 10%. If we beat, because we have the next few fixtures that we have, if we beat Chelsea, we beat Liverpool, we also beat Manchester United before the end of the year, then I can assure you guys, all these other matches you're going to win. Maybe even this is that season where we're gonna go unbeaten. Maybe. Maybe, just but maybe. This Arsenal, the way they are playing, even with when we have a red card, the way we are compact on defending, the level of concentration that players have, the mentality, the mindset that players have, maybe this is that season. Maybe. You know, the way we move, that train, I cannot forget the train that we played with, the defensive train we played with against Manchester City. Here, tiki taka, here. Chiki chaka. Haaland, ball. You cannot hate on Arsenal. You cannot call that, a dark art. That is being tactful. What did you want us to do? What did you want us to do? Oh, okay, we are one man less, so we go to that game and still keep on attacking against Manchester City, our number one opponents, competitors. If that is what you wanted us to do, we cannot do that. We can only be tactful. The Mourinho way. Remember how Mourinho used to play. This Arteta, if in the next coming few years, if this season he walks away with the EPL or even maybe a Champions League, in the next coming few years, I kid you not, guys, Arteta is going to be the best manager in the world. He is good. He is at 90%. In fact, the only thing that Arteta is remaining with is carrying either an EPL or a Champions League. I kid you not. Fact. This Arteta will give us the EPL this season. That is another reason as to why I believe that we can actually carry this EPL. What is your reason? What is the reason that comes to your mind that convinces you that Arsenal is actually gonna carry this EPL this season? Those are some of the reasons. Those are some of the thoughts that run in my mind that tell me that, honestly speaking, we can actually do it. I'm telling you. Yes, we've had a couple of instances and occasions where refs have been against us, maybe not giving us the right decisions, maybe being unfair to us, going against us. But as much as those ones are there, I think we stand a better chance. We can only improve. Lastly but not least, if we miss on the EPL, we cannot miss on the Champions League. It's either we take the two of them, the Champions League and the EPL, or at least one. That is the only option we have. Somebody is asking me, I promise you, brother, somebody is asking, tell me about Real Madrid and Saliba. Yes, Real Madrid, they want Saliba because they've seen what Saliba can do. Saliba is a beast back there. Saliba is Rolls Royce, tactful, brain, mentality, skill, touch, tackle. When you see Saliba, you just put a tick. When you see him, you just put a tick. And that is why Real Madrid want him. But let me tell you guys, we just need to win a cup, EPL or Champions League, and he will not go. He will stay with us. Yes. If we win an EPL or a Champions League, one of those, Saliba is not going anywhere. I'm telling you guys. Okay, Saka's injury is 50-50. It is yet to be confirmed. So by tomorrow morning, we would have known, or tonight, and I will definitely update you guys so that we know if it's a serious injury or not. But you know, a couple of times I've seen Saka limp off the pitch, but the next game, he looks as fresh as if he was not even touched. Did you know, by the way, that Saka, Bukayo Saka, has to be the only player in the EPL that has gotten the most knocks because of his dribbling and the way he plays? Players fear him. He dribbles, so the only option you are left with is to knock him. So I've seen Saka go through that and still walks out of it, you know, emerges out of it victorious and still looks fit and very well to play. Odegaard's injury, I've talked about it and I've said on the video that Odegaard has gotten a setback, so he's not gonna come back at the end of this season, this month of October, but he will come back at the end of November or early December. So the game against Manchester United, I think Odegaard is gonna start that game. Yeah. So a couple of questions just before I close the live. A couple of questions. Let me see. We need a P1 number 9. Yes, we do need a P1 number 9. If you can get a P1 number 9, a P1 number 9 would actually help us a lot this season. January is coming, and when January comes, we actually need a P1 number 9. Though, if you can get Gyökeres, or we get Gyökeres, I think is the only option that is left for us, because now, you know, most players are so far we have not heard of any player that is on the market. Sesko refused us, and you know, so let's see. Up Gunners, this is our season. That is Steve Matola. How is Bukayo Saka? I have answered that one. We need a number 9. I've answered that one. And then somebody said, all my best team. Yes. Will Saliba go? I have answered that one. How about Odegaard? I've answered that one. We will win Premier League and Champions League. Yes, I hope so. I hope so. Where are you from, Mr. Joe? I am from Kenya. Yes, I was born and raised in Kenya, and I'm from Kenya, and I live in Kenya. Yeah. Some people confuse me of coming from Nigeria, and some people confuse me of coming from Uganda, but I'm actually 100% Kenyan. Yeah, I think it's because of the fact that I use lots and lots of English on my videos, and I don't do that because of anything. I do that because English cuts across most countries, and most people that support me are even outside Kenya. So that is why I do even my videos in English, so that they can understand whatever I'm trying to say. Because every time I do my videos in Swahili, people be like, please consider putting subtitles next time. So that is why I use lots and lots of you know, English on my videos. And Kai Havertz, King Kai, have said he's okay, he's not unwell. He just got a knock on the last game we played, but he's okay. He's gonna be playing for us, more games for us. What about Zinchenko? Zinchenko is still injured, very doubtful. We are yet to know when he's gonna come back. He's still doubtful. And a couple of players. So let me just tell you right now, a couple of players that are injured. We have got Timber, who is doubtful but can play. Ben White, the cheeky Ben White, is doubtful but can play. Tierney is gonna come in late October, so which means additional player on the defense. And then of course Zinchenko, you remember Tierney is a natural left back. Zinchenko also is gonna come in at that game against Liverpool. Is gonna be playing on that game. But for Odegaard, it's doubtful. It's yet to be confirmed when he's gonna come in. He has had a setback, but it's yet to be confirmed 100%. So maybe it's just Arteta trying to be cheeky on the media. You know, you never know. You never know. So that's it, guys. That's it. Balogun sold. Yeah, we sold Balogun. Balogun was sold. Yes, he was sold. Was he sold, or is he on loan? Hagai Chilumba from Zambia. Nice to see you. Where are you guys watching from, by the way? I just need to know where. I hope you, yeah, because me, I watch from Kenya. You guys have asked me where I watch. I stream from. I stream from Kenya. Which country do you stream from, by the way? you can always try and tell me. I need to know people that support me, where they come from, so that I know if I do my videos in Swahili, will I still have more people that listen to me, or in English, because of where people are coming from. Yeah, you know, such things and such things. Thank you so much. I appreciate. Yeah, I think that is what I wanted to talk about. So lastly, I would say that we stand a better chance of winning this EPL. In fact, we are at 90%. That is my rating. We are at 90% chance of winning this EPL. I have a feeling that this 2024-2025 is the time that Arsenal is going to win this Champions League. 2024-2025. Sorry, not Champions League, this EPL. 2024-2025, this is the right time for us to win the EPL. And even the Champions League, why not? Who said that we cannot win the Champions League? For the first time ever we win this Champions League, you know. How happy can we be as Arsenal fans and supporters? Even the players will be so happy, even the management and the coach, everybody will be so happy if you win the Champions League. Do you know how many times you get trolled out here? People troll us out here and tell us, you know what, you have not won the Champions League. Please, Arsenal, as you are arguing, show us your Champions League. And you know how I swallow lots and lots of saliva trying to explain. You know, we are unbeaten. We have an unbeaten record. So if we can win the Champions League, then we will be having the bragging rights. You don't want to know how happy I will be as an Arsenal supporter, having won a Champions League. As people are speaking, I'm telling them, oh, winners of the Champions League season 2024-2025, we are here. We are here. I'm telling them we are here. As they are arguing to Arsenal, show us your Champions League. We are here showing you the Champions League if you were to win it. Arsenal, you've not won the EPL since 2003, 2004. If we win this Premier League, I'll be telling them, who are the winners of 2024-2025? So we need to get at least one cup out of the two. Honestly speaking, I will do another live, and I will talk about why we need the Champions League and the EPL more than we need the FA and the EFL. But I'll just touch on it a little bit. We are the team that has the most FAs. So even if you were to win an FA, still will not make much of a difference. EFL is not that of a huge cup, so it doesn't define what a team is. That 100%, of course. What defines what a team is the Premier League, that is the EPL, and the UCL, the Champions League. Because when you have it, then you have the bragging rights. Then now you can speak in front of people with 1,000% confidence, with a speed of 1,000 Mbps at a second. Top reactor. Yes, thank you so much, Cheesy Timamu. Top reactor. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Arsenal will win the league this season, okay? Manzes, you continue. You need to me at a jersey. Okay. We'll look into that. Somebody is watching you from Zambia, Mr. Joe. I want you to send me your WhatsApp number, please. Okay, my number is on the bio. Just go to that number, get the number, text me on WhatsApp. I will add you to. I recently opened an Arsenal group, so I want to put all of you guys that support me so that we can actually be having more chats on that WhatsApp group and get to be discussing more about Arsenal, so that we'll be having people that are updating us about injuries, about lineup, all these things together. Arsenal will win it and no doubt. Yes, I hope so. I really hope that we win this cup this season, this EPL and the Champions League. I would be very happy. Everybody would be happy. Yeah. Do you know, guys, how many times I explain to people how we are the holders of the unbeaten run? And do you know how many times people are like, yo, do you have a Champions League? Do you have a Champions League to show? So if we win it, in fact, if we win the Champions League, it's very huge. For us as Arsenal, it's going to be very huge. If we get the two, Elimoni Palangwe, Sheila, Osorio. If we get the two, Champions League and the Premier League, it's going to be a celebration worldwide of Arsenal supporters. All over. We will go crazy and can't wait for that day. And the way Arteta is playing right now and how tactful he is, I can assure you guys, it is coming. It is just coming. You better believe. I believe. You better believe. It is coming. It is coming. It is on the way coming. It is just, it is so near. So near that you cannot even imagine it. So near. It's like a stone throw away. These cups, yes, the Champions League and the EPL, they are very close to us. What we need to do as Arsenal fans and supporters, we need to pray for our players not to get injured so that we can have 100% squad. We really hope that our players don't get injured in any whatsoever way, so that we can actually have 100% chance of winning this cup this season. And it's doable. It's actually doable. It's doable. It can be done. It's just a matter of time. I assure you. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the one and only Mr. Joe, and of course I'm streaming live from Nairobi City, the capital city of Kenya. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for always supporting me. Thank you so much for always reacting to my videos. Thank you so much for always, you know, commenting and doing all these things. Ladies and gentlemen, you always keep me going. Every time you come to my live, and every time you come to my videos, every time you come and support me, I don't take it for granted. You keep me going. You give me the courage, you give me the strength to keep on pushing. And I'm gonna start, I've started something, and this something that I've started I will tell you, there's a podcast I've started. I will tell you. Thank you so much for watching. I salute all of you, and as always, Arsenal the best, far above the rest. Red and white we see, glory we decree, goals we chase in the race, victory in sight, Gunners fight, Arsenal the best. I love you, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye for now.